Good afternoon, guys. In my last video, I told you guys how Bitcoin was liquidity was sitting below us, and that we may not go down to grab that liquidity. I think we have the price of Bitcoin sitting at the top currently now. Sitting at the top was sitting at the top yesterday at about $113,000, a little bit above it. Now we have price coming back, consolidating below that price. I think this price now, $110,000, is one of the best opportunity for us, for you guys that have not gotten into the market, to get into the market. I'm not a financial advisor, it's just my own opinion. I think this price is one of the best price that you can get into the market, $110,000, and then you can ride the price, because I'm suspecting that this price has the potential to go up to like $114,000. The reason I'm saying that is because if you check liquidation heat map, you see that there's so much liquidity at the top here, just the same way we saw liquidity sitting at the top in my previous video when we had liquidity at about $12,000 plus dollars. We are now having liquidity, that's money, sitting at over $114,000. So market makers will likely push the price of Bitcoin to $114,000. That is where I'm seeing this price going to in the next few days. So if you are a Bitcoin trader, I'd like you to just take the trade now from here and ride it to like $114,000. You should also set stop loss. Always set stop loss. It's very, very important. Always set stop loss. Now, this month of September is going to be a very, very interesting month, because this month of September, a lot of the probability for a Fed rate cut is already very, very high. It's already 100%. We have 11% saying that we are going to have 50 basis points, while we have 89% saying that we are going to have 25 basis points. But whichever one it is, we still know that we are going to have rate cuts. And even last year, when we had a rate cut, we had the price trading sideways for a very short period of time. It wasn't even up to like a month. Then everything exploded. We just had a whole lot of drama happening in the crypto space. A lot of people's bag was pumping. So the month of September is going to be a very, very interesting month that we should be looking out for. So now you can also see that September last year, we had our rate cuts. We had rate cuts September last year. And during September last year, after the rate cut, you start seeing a lot of money pumping into crypto. And then November, boom, you had this big candle here. This is September data. You can see this big candle, So November we had this big candle. September we were trading sideways. There was no much price action, So when this rate cut comes, price will always go up. And then when Bitcoin price starts going up, you start seeing when Bitcoin price starts going up, Bitcoin dominance may start rising. But after some time, you begin to see that the dominance will begin to drop, because people will begin to take profits from Bitcoin and rotating their profit into altcoins. They'll start rotating their profit into altcoins. That time, you now start seeing that this dominance will start dropping. This Bitcoin dominance will start dropping, like it will start falling down. The dominance will not have power again, meaning that a lot of people are removing money and losing interest in Bitcoin. They will now start rotating their money into altcoins. That's when you're now seeing that your bag will start exploding. It was like your wallet will start pumping anyhow. So one thing you have to know at the back of your mind is that Bitcoin, like the price can never go back to zero. It's not possible. Governments are always printing money. Bitcoin only have 21 million in circulation. You can never print extra Bitcoin. So whether the price comes down a little bit, if you're in doubt, you can always zoom out. Just zoom out and see for yourself how the price has been for time, like for a very long time, how the price has been doing. If you're in doubt, just zoom out. It might come down okay, this is Bitcoin dominant. It might come down a little bit, but you can always rest assured that the price will always go up. The price will definitely go up. There will never be a time when you not hear that the price of Bitcoin just came down to zero. It's not possible, because Bitcoin is having more adoption. More people are getting into Bitcoin. So the more people are buying it, the more scarcity enters Bitcoin, the more the price will continue to rise. You can see the data. Goes up, comes down a little bit, goes up, comes down a little bit, goes up, comes down a little bit. Everything that you are seeing is just manipulation, is mind game. They just want you to just buy high and sell low, buy high, and so you can be losing money to them. So the best thing you can always do is, I've said it in my last video before, money will always move from impatient hands to patient hands. So the best thing you can always do for yourself is to wait. Imagine you bought Bitcoin at, let's say, 2023 or 2021 at is this Bitcoin's price? Yeah, this Bitcoin. Imagine you bought Bitcoin at around 2021 at the price of around 2021. How much was Bitcoin then? Bitcoin was around $69,000 2021. Yeah, I don't know, this is my chart, I understand it. It was around $69,000 if I'm correct. And then you can see the price like rose sharply, you know. Today now, if you bought Bitcoin around 2021, today you have insane gains, you know. Your bags will pump so much in. So you should always be patient with your bags, you know. Now, in my previous video, I spoke about total theory. That's the total crypto in the whole world, excluding Bitcoin. Now, I was trying to explain to you guys how this when this orange line is on top of this blue line, the price tends to want to go down, and when the blue line is on top, the price wants to go up. Currently, we have this orange line now on top. So hopefully, we pray that this blue line will come back on top, because what this orange line is going to do is going to drag the price of the total theory down. That is our altcoins, to drag our the prices down. If you see now, the effect is already there. Yesterday, when I made the video, the price was at 1.05 trillion. Now it's is sitting at 1.04 trillion. So it will just drag the price down. But if we have a lot of buyers, like a lot of people like pouring into altcoins, you will see that this blue line will come back on top of this orange line. So though, even if the price comes down, we've been trading inside of this rising wedge since around April, you know. So we've been respecting it. We'll be trading inside. So hopefully, even if this one, the price wants to come down, you know, it will not break this rising wedge. If it breaks it, then there will be a little there will be so much problem. Wahala go dey, you know. So let's just pray that if this one comes down, it will still respect this rising wedge. And yeah, it will respect it, and then from here take a bounce and go back up again. So September is always red. September is a red month, so we should just bear this September, because October, November, and December is what we call what is known as in Q4, and during that Q4 is always explosion upon explosion. So hopefully, it's very, very difficult from history. It's very, very difficult to see October, November, December that is red. So there's always much gains to be made during that period. So if you're invested in altcoins, I would just advise you to just hold on to your bags. Even if you see this slight dip, there's hope, there's light at the end of the tunnel. So please like, share, and subscribe, and also be part of my Telegram community where I share free trades, free unique trades that are always on point. Like, I have about 95% win rate in that Telegram group. If you also want link to join the Telegram group, you can drop it in the comment section. I'll send you the link to join the Telegram group. You also get to know what I'm doing in real time, and you can see profits here. We're a very, very large community in the Telegram group.